All right, everybody watching now? Is everybody? Go ahead. All right, well, being recorded, so anyways. Go ahead, Scooby, tell a story.
Can everybody hear me? Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I think they're saying yeah. Yeah, they can hear you.
Okay, well, basically, my little boy took him to the hospital and he suffered from, they did tests, genetics tests, and all these kinds of tests on him to find out what was going on with him. Because at his age, he's already 4 months, he wasn't moving his legs or arms or lifting his neck like he was supposed to. So we took him into the hospital to find out what was going on with him. They did some tests, which is putting a whole bunch of needles on him and, you know, stuff that you don't want to see a little baby go through. And so he did that, we got the results, and we found out it was a genetics disease, which is called a SMA, and that's spinal muscular, I don't even know what the A is for, I can't pronounce it, but if you want to look it up, you can look it up. Basically, it's a gene that comes from both parts of the parties, both parents. It's a gene that goes inside the egg and needs to develop, but it doesn't develop. It develops the wrong way with some kind of thing that happens to it. And so that main gene, which supports the muscles in the body and helps out with the proteins and all that, therefore it's not helping out or pumping the muscles. And so gradually as he gets older, it starts deteriorating, which is his muscles and his cells for his muscles. And so little by little he will be losing his muscles for his legs, for his arms, basically everything in your body that has muscle-wise. And as we know, the muscles in your body help your respiration, which is for your lungs, so you can breathe in and out. So basically the doctor told us as time goes on, he will lose his muscles and it'll be a lot harder for him to breathe. And so I told him, you know, is there any other way, any other test? Because to me, I'm not going to accept that. That is my child. That's my only child. And I'm going to do whatever I have to do for a father to do for his child. And so they said there is no other test and stuff like that they can go through. The main thing that they did is a gene test. And doing the gene test, you know, it will show everything that's going on with him. And so, like, okay, so, you know, he had to do it. And they said, you know, I asked him, you know, how long people live through it and stuff like that. He's like, well, actually, some people, like teenagers, some people won't get it until later on in their teenage life, but they'll be living normal life because it won't affect them as bad. As for my son, since he's a young age, he's in the critical condition because it's affecting him bad and as fast as it is and rapidly as it keeps on going. And so, basically, he gave us a deadline that my son will only be able to live 12 months, so he'll probably only see his first birthday, and that's about it. Which, I heard it and I broke down, because no man or no doctor or anything in the world is going to tell me and put a deadline on my son. Because the only one who can do that is my God, that's it. And so, therefore, we're going through therapy with him and stuff like that, you know, and he doesn't know what's going on. And so, therefore, we can't be weak for him. I can't cry in front of him or nothing like that. I have to be strong for him. You know, he's still the same thing. His brain is still active. He's still smart. He doesn't want to shut up. All he does is talk, like, all day. And, you know, smiles and stuff like that. But there is improvement that we're seeing in him. You know, he's lifting up his head. Before he never did that. He's lifting it up. He's balancing it. He's moving his legs. You know, he's moving his toes. He's moving his arms. And so, I think gradually, like the doctor said, instead of him decreasing, I think he's increasing in my eyes. And so, therefore, all I have is hopes and your prayers, and I know he'll come through it, and I know he'll be fine, and he will live through an adult life. I talked to the restoration doctor who professes in it. They did x-rays on his lungs, and his lungs are wrong with them. You know, but they said gradually something may change. I'm like, if they're perfect now, why they changed already? He's like, yeah, they would have. And so I told him, you know, you can't sit there and tell me that, because he's going to get through it. He's going to be fine. That's Kal-El, that's Superman.
That's Superman.
You know, he's going to be a blessing.
That's Superman. Right now, this is just something going through. Then after that, nigga, we could shoot him and he won't even do anything.
No, I'm waiting for him to stop flying so I can throw him that alley-oop.
And then I talked to the doctor. I was like, you know, his professionalism, you know, how many people he worked with and stuff like that who had this same disease and how many came through or lived past it. He's like, as he worked with people, you know, some of them, they did passed on them the due date. Some of them lived to be 3 years old or past it. And I talked to this one lady, and she went through the same thing as I'm going through with her children, and her child is an adult already, and her child is living a normal life. And I always will, and I will be there next to him to support him through it no matter what. Treat him like a child needs to be treated. He's not infected in my eyes. He's not anything like that. He is my son, and I'm going to treat him like that. And he's going to come through it for us. Because he still needs to be on MyWay. He still needs to do his own video log. He needs to do all that.
Yep.
So I thank you for your support, all of you, and I thank you for your prayers, and keep on going, and I will keep you guys posted as well.
Go. Superman, man. That's what I was thinking. All that means, Scooby, is that someone put some kryptonite around there, nigga. You need to search that place. Get rid of that shit quick.
It's your boy. It's Lex Luthor. Lex was like, Thought I didn't know you were.
Lex Luthor.
And is Nate Black ass there?
Yeah, Nate.
My black ass
Yeah,
is
he's
there.
here. He just heard the whole story since
Oh, okay.
he didn't know.
I got a message. What's your bitch ass bid, nigga?
Who ordered the whoop ass fajitas?
Did he have that?
No, I put the Kanye shades on him. That's Paul Stettich, the world heavyweight champion.
People jump over the rope.
Always baked.
Always baked.
I think everybody comes on the show say this is their first time because they don't remember the last time. We got a whole bunch of baked people.
Everybody's high.
Oh, Swagger, I was doing the roll call, then I got called by this guy. So let me do the roll call before I decide to go and, you know, drop the kids at the pool.
Oh.
And then send them down the water slide. All right, let's go.
Real gay. You want to talk about Jermaine Jackson? Didn't his son get caught with a taser? You want me to take my shirt off?
So yeah, check it out, everybody. We're going to Boston.
We gonna be at the Hilton, bitch. Ah!
What the hell's the thing called?
Roll on the floor or some shit like that. LM.
RaffleCon. Rolling.
Yes.
We're gonna be in Boston for RaffleCon.
We gonna be at RaffleCon. Had the same beard.
Something.
April 29th, I think, to like the second.
Well, we're gonna be there from April 29th to the 2nd.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday. Is that Friday, Saturday? But we're gonna be there. Okay, just got here. We're gonna talk about the Luger who died practicing for the Winter Olympics.
Oh, that Luger.
Randy believes.
It was Lex Luger.
Randy believes it was Lex Luger we were talking about, but no. I think it would be a good reality show. You know, reality shows are hitting bigger and bigger, and like MTV just got Jersey Shore. Yeah. I don't want to watch those people. I want to watch me. But, you know, granted that my life is probably lamer than theirs, but you know, put a camera in front of me. Put a camera on the nigga. I'll run in the middle of Lakeshore Drive. Take that, bitch. What games? Swagger. What Air Rockefeller said. That's one good if you like fighting versus games. You gotta be bullshit. Laserface. I'm not a Star Trek guy, but that last Star Trek movie was the shit.
Oh, you dirty bitch. I quit.
Did somebody say?